park the SRV out here just in case I gotta fall back if scavengers show up. But here's the bell manufacturing, and we gotta restore the power regulator to it. I've already started, but I re-backed up here. Pretty much what you gotta do is cut this panel, one door, cut the panel, charge the door itself, get in. And if you know where the power regulator housing is, that's fine. Go ahead and just straight to it. If not, you're probably going to have to power up a unit. You're going to want to access the facility. And you're looking specifically for the power area. Power center is not always indicated with a lightning bolt. That's one thing I've noticed. So you're going to have to go through them and read them. They're still working on it for those things. Basically what you're looking for here is the regulator housing. That's your goal. That's what you got to put this thing into. And you're gonna have to extinguish these fires. Just one of those. I don't worry about looting anything or nothing until I'm for sure that I know I've restored power to facility. Because you're gonna need that power for your suit, just in case you come into conflict before then. Sometimes when you cut these panels, if you're too close to them, they don't drop. So just make sure you give yourself a good distance to see the indicator turn green. Your charging gun after you arc cut it. The Mavic suit. You don't need the Mavic suit. No. Well, most people should know that, but here. And the arc cutter, my Mavic suit's level 2 right now. And I did notice that it does cut a little bit more efficiently. And it's a little bit more better on power consumption. That's pretty cool. Noticing the specs on it. Okay, you got to drop make sure you want to do a transfer of the power regulator. Then you want to confirm the item transfer. You're going to see it drop in the tray. Then you've got to activate it with the control panel inside the room. No matter how the layout is, you're always going to have to put it in the tray and then activate it. It's going to take a certain amount of time to register and start to see the power center start to come online. Now at this point, I pretty much just go around and start looting things. I mean, everybody that's here has been dead or something, so nobody's missing nothing. At least, as far as I'm concerned. Scavengers. Take a look around and see. Come on, start our suit up. Alright. Oh yeah, we gotta turn off these, yeah, okay, this is the second part of your mission here. We're gonna have to turn off, extinguish all the fires. Usually the best note for you, I'm gonna tell you. Now the easiest method for doing this, because you're gonna have fires in all these buildings. See, there's fires over there. Probably gonna be fire in that one too. Best method for doing it is come up to the master control for atmospheric control, which is usually on the roof. This one is here. And get your arc cutter. Best method. Then you're not running around trying to figure out or access the terminal. Although you use a little bit more power to cut, biggest word. Simplifies it. Let the panel fall away, and then you'll be able to access it. Turn off the atmosphere control. Cool. Part of it's done there. Reactivate it just for they recolonize here. I believe we did. No, we have not looted this building, but what I'm going to do is finish the mission first. I've just been kind of experimenting with this, but I believe that finishing the mission first is the best option. Just in case pirates do show up. Oh, so I need to go outside. Once again, we're disarming fire, extinguishing them. Different buildings. Here. Second building in the center, at least for this location. They change based on what you're doing. Three of them, I believe, you gotta turn off. That'll give you the second half of it. Alright. You'll see the indicator bar there, of course, on the top right, showing you how many have been done. Sometimes you can tell when you're cutting up the arc reactor where you miss. Go over it and it'll drop. This just takes practice, getting used to it. Should be the last one here. Atmosphere. Oh man, I've been tempted to do this on a colony when you've got people who don't have masks or respirators, but at least some of them I thought didn't have them, but funny. Just shut it off right in the middle of working. Wonder what kind of, you get super mass murder ranking. Alright, so we've got both of those. All three of those buildings have been turned off. We're going to go through and start extra materials looted.
Entering pressurized environment.
Alright, so there's different methods for going about this. Some of these are already going to be open and empty. Pretty much you're scouting around for loose materials, usually sitting on boxes, terminals for data. Data is more valuable unless you're in the market for resources to begin with. But it's just a matter of scavenging each location. Here we go. Okay, that's atmospheric control. Boom. Coil, metal coil. And oh, this is a good example too, I believe. Nope, not this one. But some of these you can actually deactivate. This one? Yeah, look at this one. See? Synthesis automation. You could actually come in and deactivate it. It takes a while. So if you find one, do it ahead of time. But sometimes there's samples that come out of these things that you can take as well. Oh, we got some data. I just take it all. Why not? You can always upload this to your SRV or to your ship multiple times. So might as well just get as much as you can while you're here. This 16 seconds. Sometimes the data can be extensive to download. Yeah, see, that's going to take a long time. Get away with walking on this side. Yeah, see, that's going to take a long time. So while those are doing that, don't forget them. But you can walk around while that's all working. Just double check everything. Look at this, we got a cupboard over here. Got it open. These cupboards, they have a little niche on the corners, it seems. You don't have to cut it like for a few seconds in each edge of it. It doesn't take right. Won't cut open. Just wasting power. That. Me though. Alrighty. Oh yeah, upstairs here. I don't know the layout of all these yet, but it's nice to just walk around. But you want to be efficient, get in and out too, because yeah, let's charge your battery. Can we charge it? All right. Because there eventually could be pirates coming, unless you want to deal with them. You don't care about dealing with them. That's another. Where we came in, good. Not gonna worry about too much more in this building. I think we walked away with quite a bit. First step outside, I always take a look. You want to register any kind of lights moving around. They look like headlights like your own. They're moving around doing their own thing. And if you scan them, there usually could be pirates. Once you kill them, of course, scan them, collect the bounty. as an added bonus. I'm gonna go back and relocate my. Actually, go back. Oh, and recharge. Go back, relocate the SRV. No, actually, I'll probably loot the power center. Gonna unload for now. Transfer all your assets, all your goods, data. Nice. As long as it doesn't get destroyed and you don't lose it, you'll be fine. If you lose it or it gets destroyed or there's all that loot inside of it, you gotta get on your ship and make it out.
Entering pressurized environment.
For the facility, some of them have been raided already, some of them haven't. Look for data ports, or the quickest and easiest method is go to the terminal and just find the data port in each one.
Downloading data.
Once again, I'm undiscriminate about what I download. It's all money to me, and I've got nothing better to do but get a few extra credits.
Transfer complete.
It's like a foyer. Building's small. Oh, there we go. Where the main power is. Okay, yep. We've been in this building. Didn't clear out upstairs. There was nothing upstairs. Okay. I grabbed. Nope. Scoured the lab. That just took us in a circle back to the foyer.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Okay. There's one more building we can loot. So just a note, if you are running low on power, you can get back in your SRV and throw this. Really squirrely, man. It's funny. And in there, yeah. Found the habitat. Now, if you really want to clean this place out, you can go through the terminal as well, and pick out every case. I'll show you. We got every container, and it'll give you the codes. We've already got level 3 access, I guess. It'll give you access to pretty much everything. Facility. Terminal here, I'll show you.
Entering pressurized environment.
So this was a pretty good one. Usually it is. Oh, they raided that one. Station stuff, make sure you charge. Terminal. An example, we go to the terminal. Is there anything? Always question. Up looking in them. Making sure there's nothing in them. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. You never know what you'll find, I guess. More container. Terminal 2. Data.
Downloading data.
Alright, while we're looking at downloading data, look at the terminal here. See, we've got... Oh yeah, so what I was talking about with the containers. What I usually do is I'll just go outside and all the containers, okay, so container 10 is 1897. I mean, if you want to write them down, you can, but... Okay, container 10, that's set. Go find container 10.
Leaving pressurized environment.
Was it 1897?
Pressurized environment.
Forget the code. Forget the code. Container 10, yep, 1897. Container 10 is across the yard here. Oh, that's already been opened. Oh, too bad. Oh well, you get the idea. Had you had the number, can you still try to open it? Oh, yeah. You saw 1897. Something like that. Alright, well, you get the idea. You could go around and do that for every container if you really want to get greedy with the whole thing. Definitely an option. We're gonna head back to SRV. We're gonna go out call our ship board for the most part.
Ship recalled. Landing gear deployed.
Oh, one thing to note with this SRV, if you don't have one and you're looking to get one, you got to make sure you're loading up at least the way you exit the ship. At least that's what I've been experiencing with this one. Is the way you got to board. So since I come off facing backwards, you got to make sure you're set same direction. Otherwise, it won't let you board. Stay unable to board, or if you're not lined up right. Alrighty, well that was a successful run there of the Bell manufacturing facility. Launch out of here.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Nice, nice, nice. We're out of here. Oh, I hope that worked for you. It's just a simple thing I've been doing with getting loot, but each facility comes different as to what you're going to do. So just scour the location the best you can. Watch out for pirates. And as you can see, the objective just cleared as you're leaving the planet. You're all set to go to turn that in and get yourself some credits and any kind of loot that you discovered from the chain of missions you'll do. I grab about 5 of them. Takes quite a while, a little while to do. A couple hours at least. Hope this helped. But once again, this is Moji Gamer, checking in from the Night Owl Gaming Net. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like the video down below. And any comments are appreciated. You guys have a good one.